Take 3, bitch, because I am struggling to film this video. Hi guys, it's Fan Friday, and I'm here to do a favorite horror movie list. I mean, yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. I have 9 things on here. Why is it not 10? I don't know. Probably because I forgot something. I love this genre so much, and yeah, I just thought it would be great to continue the spooky season vibes on my channel with this video. So I think that we should just get right on into it. And yeah, the first thing on the list, this is in no particular order by the way, is Nightmare on Elm Street, a classic 80s movie by Wes Craven, one of the kings of horror. He's one of my favorite directors. And yeah, this is an old DVD box set, but the first one is one of my favorite horror movies of all time because it's what got me into the horror genre in the first place. So if you don't know what this movie is about, which that's fucking crazy if you don't, it's about the character Freddy Krueger who kills teenagers in their dreams. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, Johnny Depp in a crop top? Yes. From the series, I like numbers 1, 3, and 7, but I also enjoy the remake. So, yeah. I'm sorry if the lighting's weird. I always choose to film like when it's getting dark. But the second movie on the list is Cabin in the Woods. I have different genres in some old movies and new movies, by the way. So yes, Cabin in the Woods from 2011, it says. This movie is about a group of teens, yeah, just as a group of 5 college friends go away to a cabin on the weekend, and then they get murdered. And you might be like, wow, that's the most generic storyline ever. Well, it's supposed to be because it's meta horror. So it deals with the stereotypes of horror, and it's actually a comedy, and I love horror comedies. So this is really cool and a lot of fun, and I recommend it to everyone. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. All the movies on this list are movies that I've watched multiple times and that I recommend to anyone who loves horror or doesn't, because some of them are more scary than others. So the third one on the list is Jennifer's Body. Which came out, also don't know. I don't know when any of these movies came out, sorry. But starring Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried, I don't know how to say her name. I have a crush on both of them, so it's a great teen horror movie about Megan Fox's character who basically, this is not a spoiler, but she gets sacrificed, but the ritual goes incorrectly or something, and she turns into a demon instead and starts eating boys. And Amanda Seyfried, or Seyfried, whatever, plays her friend Needy, who is like, you know, the nerdy girl. Megan Fox is the popular girl. And yeah, they just have this weird friendship, and it's just an iconic film. Truly, I love the aesthetics of it. It's great. Some people, like, it definitely did not get good reviews. Like, some of these movies on this list didn't get good reviews, but I don't care. They're my favorites, so. Number 4 is another movie I don't have to show you because some of these I don't have DVDs for yet, but this one is on Netflix and it is called The Ritual. So this one came out in, was it this year or was it 2017? It was recent. It's either this year or last year. And it is about a group of men who go into the, I want to say it's the Scottish woods or something. They're hiking in like a foreign country to commemorate their best friend who just died. And then some type of creature starts haunting them or hunting them down in the woods. Again, this might sound like a generic plot, but it's done really well, and it just, the whole time it's so creepy and eerie, and like it's even the cinematography of it, and I love that it has to do with kind of Norse mythology, and you know, they wait until the creature's revealed at the end, and even when it's revealed you're like, holy fuck, what is that? That's scary. So yeah, go check it out. It's still on Netflix. I love it. I've seen it like 3 times so far. Number 5 on the list is The Descent. Another DVD here. It's a copy because, yeah, my dad illegally does that, or he used to. The Descent is a great feminist horror movie, I guess you could say, because it's like an all-female cast, and it was in the mid-2000s. I don't know exactly what year, but this is a gory item on the list, and it is about a group of women who go explore underground caves and find creatures within. Honestly, this movie makes me so anxious because I hate like underground things, like being trapped, or like caves, or when people are underwater, like just that type of suffocating feeling. And when you have, you know, scary monsters hunting you down, it makes it even worse, you know? And it also features like a strong female lead, and it's really cool, okay? Go check out The Descent. Next movie on my list is, I don't even know like what number we're at, so it doesn't even matter. This one I don't have the DVD for again, but it is called Insidious. You might know this one because it's pretty popular. I really enjoy the series, and I really loved the first one. I have not seen The Last Key, which is bad. It's like the 4th entry in the series, so excuse me, but I loved the first 3. So I put it on this list, and I love the song. It's iconic. Tiptoe by the window, through the tulips. Like, it's so creepy and great. The plot is about a family who starts to have, you know, supernatural or paranormal experiences in their home because their son astral projects himself while he's sleeping, and he gets trapped on the other side, and a demon comes to steal his body / soul. It's really creepy, and I love it. It has a lot of jump scares, so if you're not into that, you know. So yeah, recommend Insidious. Another one that I recommend is Zombieland. Oh, this DVD. Another copy. Zombieland is a horror comedy about zombies. Wow, you guessed it. And it's starring Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, and Abigail Breslin. So 4 actors or actresses that are freaking great. It's so funny. It's my favorite zombie movie. And yeah, it's just about these 4 people surviving in the apocalypse. And again, it's gory, so if you're not into that, you know, it's got zombies, gore, obviously, but I highly recommend. It's getting so dark. I apologize. Okay, now the next item that I have on the list, number 8, I think, is Underworld, the last DVD that I own. I actually have the series here, the first 3 anyway, but yeah, this is probably the least scary one on the list. It's barely considered horror, I guess. Like, it has to do with vampires and werewolves, and it's more like an action movie, like action fantasy horror, I would say, but it's so good, and I love the series. And Kate Beckinsale is an amazing actress in this, and her character is so cool. I want to dress up as her, Celine, like for Halloween one year. And so yeah, this definitely, if you're not into horror movies, you can watch this one because it's not that scary, and it's just about Celine, who's a vampire, and she hunts down werewolves and other things. She's just a badass vampire, and then she realizes that her, I guess, what do you call, her coven is, things are going wrong in the coven. It's corrupt, I guess. I don't know how to explain, but it has such a good like mythology. Like each item or each movie in the series just like delves deeper into like the background of the clans, like the werewolves and, you know, and stuff. And so yeah, I highly recommend this one. It's not scary. It's, you know, vampires, werewolves, great action, fighting. Love it. I've described the plot horribly, but go check it out. And then the last movie on the list. The last movie on the list is Scream. I had to end the list with another Wes Craven film because I love Wes Craven, and Scream is another super classic 90s horror movie that's also meta horror. So again, it deals with the stereotypes in horror, and it's like kind of has like comedic moments and stuff. So if you don't know Scream, it's about a killer called Ghostface who murders teens. That's it. That's the list. Those are my favorite horror movies as of right now. I'm sure they'll change in the future as I continue to watch more horror movies, but I hope you enjoyed, you guys. Leave me down any horror movie recommendations that you have, or tell me which ones are your favorites. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Oh, like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye.